Today I want to talk about the power that comes from creating a life plan. So what is your plan for your amazing life? Who are you going to become? So many people coast through their life and spend more time planning a vacation or a birthday party or Christmas than they do designing their lives. They get pushed around by whatever life throws at them, and they're always living in a state of reaction. I like Benjamin Franklin's famous quote, by failing to prepare, you're preparing to fail. Jim Rohn said, if you don't design your life plan, chances are you're going to fall into someone else's plan. And guess what they have planned for you? Not much. If you don't own your life, your very existence becomes an accident. People end up so busy trying to make a living, they forget to make a life. You have to decide to have a life of purpose and then start designing that life. And the sooner you start planning and designing your own life, the sooner you live that life of your dreams. Now, to close the gap between where you are now and that dream life that you want, that requires a plan. And that plan starts with knowing what it is you want and why you want it. Not just the material goals like the money, the houses, the boats, the cars, the planes, the motorcycles, but also the things you want to learn, who you want to help, and really who you want to become and what you're going to stand for in this life. That's how you create your life plan and design a magnificent life. Now, at my live events, the first thing everyone does is this goal-setting process to define everything that they want, everything they want to be, do, or have. And then they define why all of that's an absolute must. Then I also teach everyone how to create a powerful weekly planning process and create a vision for their lives that keeps all this in balance. Now, it's a real estate boot camp, but frankly, working through those things are foundational to success in life or in any business. Now, let me say this. Having a life plan is not a static one-time event either. Day by day, year by year, you're always going to want to be growing and broadening your horizons, being curious, wanting more, loving more, giving more, and finding more things to be interested in. Now, that's a life. Planning is the only way to create that life and to stay on track. Nobody ever wrote down a plan to be trapped or unhappy or broke or miserable. But that's what often happens when you don't have a plan for your life. 5 to 10 years from now, be sure you can say you chose this life and that you didn't settle. So sit down, decide what you want your life to be about. What do you want to achieve? And how do you plan to do that? Who do you want to help? And what do you want to stand for? Write it down. Don't just think it. Put some timelines on this plan so that it becomes real. It's not just a wish or a dream. And remember, there's no straight line between you and your goals. But as long as you have plans and you know what it is you really want and why you want it, and then you're always going to be headed the right direction. Remember, if you don't go after what you want with all of your energy, you're never going to have it. If you don't move forward, you're always going to be in the same place. Develop that life plan to find out what makes you happy and find your life's purpose. Don't get to the end of your life and wish you'd spent more time, living with a plan and purpose. Planning your life is how you find that happiness and have a life filled with happiness and peace and growth. And it's how all those things happen. Figure out what makes you happy. Follow your bliss, and you're going to be successful at whatever it is you decide to do. And remember, when you declare what it is that you want, the universe conspires to help you make it happen. When you create your life plan and you've got a clear vision, you're filled with confidence and power. And when you have a plan for your magnificent life, and you're focused on what's most important and what's going to make you the happiest, that's a life, and that's how you master this life. I'm Rod Khleif, wishing you incredible passion, massive success in your business and in your life.